Well, here we go again. uh, what the problem was Trey. I was very jerky on this demonstration before, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm trying to look at the my receiver and look at the fossils at the same time. And my problem is I'm always too fast to move on these things. So I'm going to do a little slower view and try to get a much better appreciation to get out of the light there of what I have. This sort of negate the first showing because I couldn't see. Trey was supposed to be telling me what to do because I had to be with the camera because that's where the microphone is, and I couldn't tell that I was moving too fast. He was supposed to be advising me, and he wasn't giving me very good advice. So I just want to now I'm trying to watch my monitor at the same time that I'm showing these, so I'm not quite as jerky as I was, and it gives a little better oversight of my tables and things. I used to make furniture years ago and used to cut down my own trees. And this is a piece of maple here, bird's eye maple. Now I'm losing sight of my monitor. I hope I'm still on target. These the black objects, the two on the top are dinosaur teeth, and the two on the bottom are croc teeth. And then, of course, that's a fish from the Green River. And this was from England, uh, Great Britain. They come much bigger, but I couldn't afford them any bigger than that. And then this is, as I explained in the last one, this is my new table. This is, I just made this. I had some old tongue and groove wood that I torn down from, from an old shed, and I just ripped the tongue and groove off, and then and then made the table. Now I'll try to go in a little better. This is petrified wood. Now a number of people sent me petrified wood. These pieces I'm showing here right now uh, were all pieces that I brought back from Oregon back in 1967. And most of the pieces on this side, this is a very nice piece that Chris sent, uh, are pieces of petrified wood that have been sent to me by a number of people that I traded them silver for petrified wood. And I believe all these people that traded petrified wood are from Texas. There was the reptile kid, Nolan, and here's the arrowheads that I had recently purchased. And then I will spend, these are fossils from Texas. These are the fossils that I was mentioning before that no one really cares about except people that are interested in, in having a piece of a time capsule. And that's what this is, because there are dozens of separate species of mollusk in these, and a lot of these species didn't make it through. There was a mass extinction, and this part of Texas, for maybe several thousand square miles, if you dig down to this layer, you'll find these fossils. And where they are found today is when you have a creek or a river that cuts its way down through several layers, then it exposes these rocks, and that's where these came from. Now, when I zoom in on these at some later date, then I'll give credit to the friend that found them, and the same friend that gave me those arrowheads. And here's some ammonites and orthocaras. And then that's that big fossil that I was saying before that I'm not sure. I know it's a grazing animal. It was given to me about 30 years ago, and I have no idea what it is. The person who gave it to me had no idea when, what the date was or where it was from. So, so I'm sort of at a loss. This big beautiful slice here is from Brazil, and it's of a palm tree. And then the one piece of coral there is coral that I wouldn't do it now, but I brought back with me when I come back in the '60s from going to school in Hawaii. So what I'm going to try to do now is be a little more steady with this. Here's the dog cage. So when it's getting near winter here, matter of fact, we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow. And so I brought, I moved the cage over closer to where I'll be working. So if he gets out of hand, I can set him in the cage, and he'll be a little more at ease if he's closer to me. And most of these shells, some were given to me, uh, some were from Chris in Texas, and the majority of them though are are I bought, and they are from the Philippines, and I just had extras, so I put them over here. Most of my shells, well, you'll see, are on the other side of this room. So this is the end of the room where a lot of the fossils are, and if I could figure out how to pause this, but I guess I don't have that figured out. We'll quick shift over to the other side and just give a quick overview. This is the crazy part that my buddy should be here to help me with, but his girlfriend's car broke down and needs a new starter, and because of that, Trey showed up on his bicycle today. So I knew there was going to be trouble when that happened. So here we're in the other side of the same room, the other end. Let me turn this light on, and we'll get to the fossils here. These are fossils that I found in New Jersey. The long ones that look like bullets, they're belemnites. Of course, all the others are various forms of shark's teeth. And this one right in the middle here is some kind of a claw. And I haven't been able to determine from what yet. And they're the ones without roots that are standing up on end. They're croc teeth. And yeah, we used to have crocodiles in New Jersey. And here we go again with the trilobites. These are from Utah. I'm not quite sure where this one's from, but these are some of my favorites. Some more croc teeth sitting on that shell. And these are all fossils that I collected when I was in Maryland. I used to go down there a couple times a year with my friends. They'd drive me down, and we'd rent a cabin for a couple days. There's somebody just popped up on Skype. So, but this thing is sort of getting run a little long anyway. So I will cut this off shortly, but I hope this is a little better quality than the first one. And here's something that we're still sitting here from this afternoon. These are the ones that I paid spot for, and these are the ones that are junk and only worth spot. And then these are the 15 that have collectible value anything from 40 to 85 bucks, and I was able to get all of them at spot. So I bought 50 Morgans, and then we'll go over here, and here's the some other others of my shells. And again, I'm not. I just like shells because I think they're beautiful. Uh, and look at the intricacy of some of them. They're just fantastic, and they're colorful, and I love having them around. But I really know nothing about them. I don't know. I know where most of them are from. And that's about it. But I don't bother trying to figure out which each one is named and so forth. Here's one. How would you like to step on that thing? So the shells, I have no interest in other than the fact that the beauty of them. And but we will do some close-ups and feature particular ones. And I have a big shell book, and I'll I'll learn the names of them, and if anybody's interested. And this is the rest of my cellar. Here's a World's Fair sign that I must plead guilty to stealing back in 1964, and I am not sure how many people never made it to the World's Fair because of that. But and then the rest of everybody's seen this before. And I will make my way slowly, without trying to knock over my drink or anything, back to my council, and that is it. Thank you very much.